Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and hail to you. Welcome to this episode 5, in which we will take a deep dive into the Havamal. Today, episode 5, stanza 5. I'm just going to jump straight in, if I may, with starting to read the stanza, and then we'll go in and we'll analyse that. So stanza 5. Wit is needful to him who travels far. At home all is easy. A laughing stock is he who nothing knows, and with the instructed sits. So we've moved on now from the entertaining of guests and welcoming guests, and moved on to actual a more first person perspective, I guess, if you like. And in the context of Old Norse wisdom, this stanza suggests the importance of wisdom and knowledge when navigating unfamiliar territories. Personally, though, in a modern day perspective, which I'll come on to a little bit, it's not just about travelling, it's about wisdom and knowledge in general life as well. We're all on a journey, and to take wisdom and knowledge with us can only ever be a good thing. For those embarking on long journeys, having wit or practical knowledge becomes crucial. In the challenging and often dangerous environments of ancient Scandinavia, knowing how to navigate landscapes, handle situations, and adapt to different circumstances was essential for survival, just as much as it is today. Knowing how to not just navigate landscapes and handle situations, but the situations in which we find ourselves in every day, being able to navigate those intelligently and with a bit of wit is absolutely crucial just to get through life. The stanza also hints at the contrast between the unfamiliarity of travel and the ease of being in one's familiar surroundings. Additionally, it cautions against ignorance, and as those who lack knowledge may become objects of ridicule among the informed. So I want to just put a little bit of caution to that, because it's easy to read into that and go, well, if I don't know anything about a subject, then I probably shouldn't partake in conversation. So to caveat that, what I would say is, if you don't have the knowledge, don't pretend that you do. The heathen community is one that is generally very open. If you don't know something, people love answering questions, right? People love showing the knowledge that they have. So if you don't know something, ask. The heathen community are brilliant at just coming together and saying, well, this is either the answer, or B, as is many times the case, we don't really know the answer because of the historical context that we're drawing from, but we can point you in the right direction. So we're always happy to do that. So please do. From a Stoic perspective, the stanza resonates with the Stoic emphasis on wisdom, self-improvement, and the pursuit of knowledge. The idea that wisdom is crucial for travellers reflects the Stoic notion of developing practical wisdom to navigate life's challenges effectively. Stoics believed that wisdom was a cornerstone of living in accordance with nature and reason, still do today. And furthermore, the stanza touches on the idea that associating with the knowledgeable can lead to personal growth. And this is what I was saying a moment ago about, if you don't know, ask, learn. Stoicism also encourages us to learn from others and surround ourselves with those who can inspire us to become better individuals. Stanza 5, actually, when I was reading it, made me think of a quote from Seneca. And Seneca said, "Nothing is more honourable than a grateful heart, a wise mind, and a humble spirit." So while this quote doesn't explicitly mention the importance of wisdom, it does place a wise mind alongside virtues like gratitude and humility, the latter of which also resonates actually through stanzas 1 to 4, which you'll find in previous episodes. And I would argue the rest of the Havamal as well, to an extent. Stoic belief that wisdom is a fundamental virtue guides all aspects of a virtuous life. Wisdom is considered the foundation upon which other virtues are built, making it a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. And if we relate that to the modern world, if we relate the stanza to the modern world, this verse carries sort of some really meaningful lessons. Continuous learning being one of them. The verse underscores the importance of being open to learning, whether in unfamiliar territories or in the familiar realm of our daily lives. Can't get better without learning. It encourages us to cultivate a curious mind, a receptive mind, all of which contributes to personal growth and adaptability. The stanza also encourages us to embrace challenges. Travel, whether physical or metaphorical, often involves facing the unknown, and the stanza encourages us to embrace challenges and wisdom and practical knowledge, enabling us to navigate difficulties more effectively. We seeking knowledge in our information-rich age, where we have an abundance of information and knowledge around us, and that pursuit of knowledge remains vital in our lives if we are to continue and to grow. The verse also suggests that associating with the informed can foster personal development and help us avoid becoming the subject of ignorance-related ridicule. And that's what I was saying earlier about, if you're not to the level, shall we say, of intelligence that other people are around you, don't be afraid to ask, don't be afraid to join in, and learn what you can from it. It also goes on to that community of learning, and this is an important aspect, not just in modern day heathenry, but in Stoicism, in our daily lives. If you think about the workplace, for example, you can't get better at work without learning what to do. So just as the stanza hints at learning from the instructed, the modern context emphasizes the value of engaging with mentors, experts, and those who can broaden our perspectives. I like to think as well, it also within the stanza, it also teaches us about balancing confidence and humility. If we look at the fact that wisdom is important, absolutely, the verse also reminds us to approach learning with humility. Be open to new information and perspectives, and by being open, it allows us to grow intellectually, emotionally, in many ways, in sort of morality. All of those things allows us to grow together. So in essence, stanza 5 serves as a reminder to embrace wisdom, to cultivate a thirst for knowledge, and approach life's challenges with both practicality and humility. Both Old Norse wisdom and Stoic philosophy converge here in advocating for a lifelong journey of learning and growth. Keep learning, keep developing yourself. Certainly can't hurt, but approach all of that with a little bit of humility. So as I always do, with each episode, I'm going to finish off by reading stanza 5 again. Wit is needful to him who travels far. At home all is easy. A laughing stock is he who nothing knows and with the instructed sits. Thank you very much for listening, for watching. Do all the usual, please. Like, subscribe, comment, follow, review. All of that helps the podcast and the YouTube channel grow. So I'd be forever in your debt. Thank you. Hail to you. Have a fantastic day.